She stopped texting you, right? Well, send her any of these 4 text messages now. Welcome back. I'm about to share 4 concrete text messages you can send to your woman if she stopped texting you as frequently as before. This should be the first step you take to try to resolve or get to the bottom of issues before they go haywire. When you're going through or beginning a rough patch in your relationship, there are certain telltale signs that begin to pop up. Her erratic text messages is one of them. Note, I'm not referencing a woman whose messages to you have been scarce from the very beginning. I'm specifically talking about a woman whose texting pattern with you has changed significantly enough for you to notice. If your partner stops texting you, there could be a variety of reasons for this, ranging from busy schedules to relationship issues. Now, before I jump into the specific text you can send, here are 5 great ways you can take action if you find yourself in this situation. Number 1 is to communicate, right? If you're feeling concerned or worried about the lack of communication, reach out to your partner, express your feelings. Don't hold back or feel too macho to, show genuine concern about the situation. Ask her if everything is okay, if there's anything you can do to help. Lovingly listen to her answer and then work out a solution going forward. Effective communication can actually solve most problems. Ideally, though, it's always best to do it in person if you can. Number 2, give them space. Now, if your partner is busy or going through a stressful time, they may need some space to focus on other things. It happens to the best of us. Try to be understanding and give them the space that they need while still being there for them if they need your support. I would, however, give this pointer with a little caution. To continue to give her space while you're being there for her, she needs to show some level of commitment on her end. For example, if you see that while you're giving her space, she's busy making time for other people, hanging out with them, going on dates, etc., it would seem to me that she's not showing any commitment to your relationship. Simply because she can make time to meet other people, but not you, while you were being courteous enough to give her the space, and it could mean that the problem is actually you. There are different ways to tackle this if that turns out to be the case. Number 3, seek clarification. So it's always important to do this. A lot of people just let things slide under the rug when they have genuine relationship questions for their partner. But clarity removes all doubt, removes all gray. If you're sure or if you're not sure why your partner has stopped texting, ask them directly. It's important to have honest, open communication in any relationship, and this could help to clear up any misunderstandings. Note, if her explanations don't make sense, don't feel like you're bothering her if you probe further. If she's in a relationship with you, she has to be transparent every step of the way. Number 4, consider scheduling regular check-ins. So maybe you're in a long-distance relationship, or you just want a way to stay connected with your partner. Consider scheduling regular check-ins or phone calls. Now, if both of you know that, for example, every Sunday at 2 p.m. is catch-up time, whether in person or over the phone, each of you can schedule your time around this activity. And because it's scheduled ahead of time, it will reduce the amount of excuses from either party as to why they cannot be there. Doing this right can help you to maintain a sense of closeness and help prevent gaps in communication from happening. Number 5, seek outside support. Now, this is my last pointer because I truly believe that couples need to try to resolve their own problems first. However, if you're feeling overwhelmed or upset about the lack of communication, consider seeking support from friends, family, or maybe a professional therapist. Sometimes talking about your feelings and getting a different perspective can help to provide comfort and clarity. Also, because these people are not directly involved in the relationship, they're more likely to give you an unbiased opinion. It's important to remember that everyone communicates differently and at different times and frequencies, right? And that there could be many reasons for lack of communication. By staying open and understanding, you can work through the situation and maintain a strong and healthy relationship. Moving on to the crux of this video. If your partner has stopped texting you, right, and you're not sure what to do, consider sending a message that is direct, that is honest, and that is respectful. I'm going to give you 4 examples of these kinds of messages that you can send. First on my list is this. I noticed that we haven't been texting as much lately, and I just wanted to check in to see how you are doing. Now, this is a very effective message because you're straight away letting her know that you've noticed that there's a decrease in the frequency with which both of you communicate, and mostly coming from her. Secondly, you're not coming from an accusatory position. You're simply reaching out to find out if everything is okay and how they're doing. Now, based on their response, you'll know exactly what kind of action to take next, all right? Number 2, send this. I miss our conversations and I'm here for you if you want to talk. Now, this is also a great text to send. The beginning of a text reveals your vulnerability, right? When you tell her you miss her conversations, you're coming from an emotional point of view and also highlighting the fact that her lack of communication with you leaves you emotionally void. The second half of the message then lends your support to her and inadvertently says, look, I got you, right? Whatever the situation may be, I'm here for you. Third message you can send. I understand that life can get busy, but I just wanted to make sure that everything is okay between us. Now, I personally love this particular message because the opening line says that I'm dealing with stuff too, and I understand. However, I do want to know if it's just life that's keeping you away or if there's something else I need to know about. Now, the direct nature of the second half of this message leaves no room for doubt. You're asking her if everything is okay between you two, right? Such a question should elicit a simple yes or no. There are no gray areas. And finally, the last text you can send is, I hope you're doing well, and I'm here if you need anything. The last example is a message that says that I'm at your service. I'm concerned about your welfare, and I hope that everything is going well with you because I've noticed a gap in communication. The message is sending a gentle reminder of the relationship and love you share. Once again, in this scenario, her response will and should be very revealing. In conclusion, it's important to be mindful of how you word your message and avoid coming across as demanding, accusatory, or overly needy. Instead, focus on expressing your feelings in a way that is supportive and understanding. Your partner will likely appreciate your efforts and maintain the connection and also, hopefully reach out in a positive way. Now, if they don't respond positively, it may not be a good sign. What kind of responses are positive, did I hear you say? So these are what positive responses should sound like. A response like, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I have a lot going on. I'd like us to talk about it when we meet. Or, I really do need you. I just have trouble opening up. Can you give me a few days? Now, I categorize these responses as positive because you can see that she's agreeing with you that things have changed and is making an effort to try to draw you in and reconnect. Now, anything for me outside messages in this general area might be a sign that you need to begin something like the no contact rule so that she understands where your position is at and you can figure out where you are at in that relationship as well. I have a video you absolutely need to see next. It's titled The Power of Silent Treatment. I'll leave a link to the video in the video description. But if you like this particular video, you know what to do. Share it with somebody else, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you get notified every single time I post. My name is Jessica. Thanks for watching. See you later.